What is going on, everybody? Welcome in Fantasy Alarm Game Day live stream. I'm your host, Howard Bender. With me, of course, Jen Piacenti. Jen, it is week 13. It's a must-win week, Jen. It's a must-win for everybody out there. Panic in the streets, and here we go. Kind of an interesting week here ahead. How you feeling about week 13?
I'm feeling pretty good overall. It's a must-win week for me too. So I've already worried and fretted about all my lineups and all my seasonals, and I'm just gonna relax and let the games play. And I think that's what everybody should do. Once you make your moves, just like it's done, relax and enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it's very difficult for people to do it, right? It's very, very difficult. People are tinkering constantly with their lineups. Some interesting things in the news that we should probably address before we get to some Q&A. The Miami Dolphins, Myles Gaskin is playing. He is probably going to shoulder the full load for the Finns because obviously everybody else is out hurt and nobody cares about Patrick Laird and or Lynn Bowden Jr. On the other side there, he becomes a better play for me because Tua Tagovailoa is supposed to be under center. I'm hearing that from Ian Rappaport. Yeah, right? Like shares of Ryan Fitzpatrick.
My Devontae Parker stock is not happy about this.
Even Mike Gesicki. I'm like,
and my Gesicki. Yeah, I wonder if I can make a same-day pickup. See, now I'm already overthinking things.
So that's going on in Miami. That's no bueno. If you just crawled out from under a rock, Josh Jacobs was officially ruled out on Friday, and that puts Devontae Booker in play. Now, here's the funny thing, because I'm seeing a lot of this in the DFS space right now. To me, there's good chalk and there's bad chalk. David Montgomery, low priced, going up against Detroit, good chalk, right? Myles Gaskin, lower price, going up against Cincinnati, good chalk. Devontae Booker going up against the Jets run defense. Yeah, that's not great chalk. To me, I think a lot of people are just kind of overreacting. They're saying, wow, the Jets suck. The Jets suck. Yeah, the Jets do suck, but they are okay against the run, right? And on top of that, this is one of those games that if the Raiders are going to make a push for the playoffs, you need a get-right game for Derek Carr, right? You need Derek Carr to throw the ball. You need him to connect with his receivers. You need him to find Darren Waller. So while everybody's flocking to Devontae Booker, for me, Jen, I'm going to fade him and I'm going to invest in the passing game. Give me some Aguilar, some Waller, and some Ruggs. I've
done the same thing. And I hope it's right. And I've heard a lot of people really freak out about, what happened last week with Derek Carr. He broke my heart last week too. But, everybody has a bad day now and then. I have a theory as to why Derek Carr was off last Sunday. On Monday, his wife had a baby girl. And I have a feeling that on Sunday, his mind just wasn't there. I think he was distracted, nervous, whatever. His wife's having a baby in the middle of a global pandemic. There's a lot of things that could have been going on. Now I think he could have like Mike Trout dad power. And he's going to want to bounce back. Jets are sorry, Howard, but they're a good team to get right.
No apologies necessary. They are the ultimate slump buster right now.
They are the slump buster. So I am kind of into Derek Carr. And, Derek Booker has been serviceable as a replacement or a complement to Josh Jacobs when he's been asked to do that, but he's not a superstar. And I don't expect that they're going to just immediately give him the exact same workload you give someone like Josh Jacobs. So I like Devontae Booker. If your other options are someone like, I don't know, only Jamal Williams, for instance, well, then I would probably go Devontae Booker because, Jamal Williams is in a split. But otherwise, no. People are asking, Gaskin or Booker. Gaskin is the answer. The matchup is better. He's going to get all the touches. So we're going to get a lot of questions about Booker. And I'm not going to say I'm going to fade him completely. But I think everybody just needs to manage expectations.
Yeah, I agree completely. Like, let's try it out here. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring.
How about...
Are you going to pick up the phone or what?
Hello?
Ring, ring, ring,
Hello?
ring.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Jen. Howard Bender here, longtime listener, first-time caller. Was wondering if you could help me with a start-sit question here.
Yeah, what you got?
All right. I need two of these running backs out of this
Okay.
group.
All
All
right.
right. Miles Sanders,
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Booker,
Mm-hmm.
Naeem Hines,
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Williams, Patrick Laird. I
Okay,
need two of those.
Miles Sanders
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and Naheem Hines.
Really? Naeem Hines over Devontae Booker?
It's very, very, very close, but that point total in the Houston Indianapolis game. Now, if you feel that it's going to be a Jonathan Taylor game, I can't blame you. I like Jonathan Taylor too, but the amount of pass catching that Naheem Hines could get kind of gives him a little bump to me. So I'm going to go Hines here. It's very close.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm getting another call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Yeah, I'm on the live stream right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't talk. All right, I'll tell her. All right, bye-bye. Your dad says hi.
Hey, Dad.
But there you go. Like, that's the range that we're talking about for Devontae Booker. All right. Like Naeem Hines, that's the borderline right there.
Yeah,
That's
right.
where you're kind of juggling it. And you guys should just kind of keep that in mind. All right. Anything else in the news that we're kind of missing out on here that we should probably
Daniel Jones not starting, or do we have finality on that?
I was told that Colt McCoy is supposed to be starting, yes.
Okay. And Julio Jones is playing, correct?
Uh-huh. As is Todd Gurley.
And as is DJ Chark.
Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney are both expected to play as well. Carlos Hyde, dealing with some turf toe, expected to play as well, right? Chris Carson owners just went, wah, wah.
I have both. I would like a clear answer as to which one's going to be more productive today. It's very important. Can we call Pete Carroll?
We could call Pete Carroll, but I kind of feel like this might be let Russ cook kind of a day here. Because if you guys haven't checked out the dartboard, we have an amazing little dart throw there from the Seattle Seahawks that you should check out. Right?
I'm using that dart.
Everybody's trying to mow my lawn here all of a sudden, right? You got it, the Impemba special. Dan Malin jumps in. Right? And now all of a sudden, Matt Sells, he steps in with like the John Deere tractor. He's like, ho, I got data. I've got reasoning. I've got an amazing play for you. Ooh, look at that catcher over there. That's like 50 cubic feet of lawn I can mow here, right? He's like,
I can guarantee you I will not be volunteering any lawn services for you.
I apprecight that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It's at my age, it's all blacktop anyway. All right. So let's start getting to some questions here. You guys, we've got the playbook up. All the stuff is going on over at Fantasy Alarm, all the coaching articles, Matt Sells' matchup report. If we don't get to your questions here, obviously, fantasyalarm.com/chat. That's the way to go. FanDuel.com/waiverwired. Get in on that one. It's like free money at this point right now because it's Jen and Jerry Ferrara. I mean, come on, beating those two.
Well, you might this week because I had to use a Mitch Trubisky stack, so you guys have a really good shot.
Oh, no. And then obviously the best deal in all of fantasy sports right now. Today is the last day. All right. So fantasyalarm.com/cyberweek, $97 gets you everything. Everything. Seasonal, DFS, draft guides, cheat sheets, 13 sports, you name it. We got it. Personalized access to everything that we do. $97. Go to fantasyalarm.com/cyberweek. It's the last day for it, people. The last day, because Dad's got to feed his family here. Okay? Okay. All right, Jen. The questions are pouring in here. Pouring in. Are you ready?
Yeah, but can I get a nickel every time someone says Devontae Booker?
You keep track of it. You tell me how many nickels it is, and I'll tell you whether or not we can cover that for you.
Okay. You guys go buy that $97 special.
Let's see. Need to pad points, 10-team PPR. Need 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. I'm seeing only 3 players named here. So I
So
can't even.
all let's start all.
I don't know, McFaggy. You got to resubmit this question because it makes zero sense. Right? It's like I need 2 running backs, a wide receiver, and a flex, and my options here are Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins, and Cam Akers. Guys,
Jonathan
maybe just
Taylor
get
and
to
J.K. Dobbins. Those are
maybe
your running
just
backs.
get to the point of your question. Don't tell me what you need to do. Don't say good morning to us. Don't tell Jen how beautiful she is. Like,
Well,
just get to the point.
I'm sorry. No, you were very welcome to do that. You are very welcome to send special messages.
Get to the point. Here you go. Need a running back and a flex. Montgomery, Dobbins, Gallman, Akers.
Montgomery and Dobbins.
Agreed. Tannehill or Taysom Hill?
I'm going Tannehill today.
Hooper, Hurst, or Rudolph?
Hooper.
Hooper drives the boat, Chief. Ayuk over Michael Thomas?
I'm doing it.
I'm not. Didn't Taysom Hill target Michael Thomas 12 times? Did he not have
Doesn't matter.
90 yards? I don't know.
Last week? No, I don't think so. Last week his targets were like almost
not last week,
again.
the week before. Listen,
okay, but week before, Taysom Hill thinks it's the Taysom Hill show. He thinks he is the New Orleans Saints. He ain't sharing.
All right. Okay. Here, you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to look up Michael Thomas right now to get the exact number because they did this against the Atlanta Falcons, right?
Yeah.
That they did. So here we go. Scrolling. Geez, well, there we go. Michael Thomas. With no injury designation. Michael Thomas, 9 catches for 104 yards on 12 targets against Atlanta the last time they played.
And last week, how many targets did he get?
Last week it was 4 for 50, but I'll tell you this. He had 6 targets. But I'll tell you this. Do you think the Saints really gave a crap about that game? They were playing a Denver Broncos team that didn't have a quarterback.
So they decided not to use Michael Thomas, who, by the way, let's look at Michael Thomas's numbers on the year.
He was used, but, let's not forget. Alvin Kamara was dealing with a foot issue. Thomas wasn't really needed that heavily there.
We're split on this one, but I'm sorry. Taysom Hill is not good for your Michael Thomas stock. Your Michael Thomas stock or your Alvin Kamara stock. I'm sorry to break it to you people, but Taysom Hill believes it's the Taysom Hill show, and Sean Payton is perfectly okay with that.
What do you mean by you people?
All you people out there. Now, I understand obviously, Michael Thomas is the more experienced receiver. He was a leading receiver in the league last year. It's really hard to sit Michael Thomas, but you're asking me what I would do. Mm-hmm. I would play Brandon Ayuk.
And I would play Michael Thomas. Need 2 in a PPR. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chase Edmonds, Latavius Murray, Adrian Peterson, and Frank Gore. That's the best. That's the best. I'm running the senior circuit here with Peterson and Gore. I'm totally
I am too.
That's the best question. That is the best question ever. Right? Look at how red you're turning right now. Are you that embarrassed for this guy?
It's horrible.
Gio or Dobbins?
Dobbins.
Josh Allen or Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert.
Pick 2.5 point PPR. Gore, Snell, James White, Cam Akers.
Gore and Snell.
Saints defensive tackle hurting with starters. I'll go Matt Ryan, Taysom Hill, or Jared Goff.
I'm going to go Matt Ryan. I don't feel like they're going to let themselves get beat like that again. And their defense has really stepped up. And I feel like this is a Matt Ryan bounce back week.
All right. Need 1. Miles Sanders, Antonio Gibson, or Jonathan Taylor?
Miles Sanders.
I agree. That's a tough one. It really is. It's like the offensive line blows for Philly. But I feel like they're going to need to run the ball against the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Green Bay made David Montgomery look like a running superstar. So if they don't, now the issue really is, are they going to use Miles Sanders the way that they should? Are they going to give carries away to Jordan Howard, Corey Clement, Boston Scott, people in the stands? They might. I don't know. But Miles Sanders is the most talented back there, and he should be allowed to run on Green Bay.
There you go. Michael Pittman or Devontae Booker?
Michael Pittman.
See, that's a tough one for me. I wish Pittman would get the consistent targets. Like, that's the problem. He doesn't get the consistent targets.
I feel you. He does. And so it's definitely tricky. He could decide to, make a Trey Burton day or a T.Y. Hilton day. By the way, T.Y. Hilton today, sneaky playing DFS, very inexpensive. And for whatever reason, and this is historical, and past performance does not indicate future success, but T.Y. Hilton owns the Houston Texans. Owns them. Don't know why, but he does. He owns them.
Where was this call before I was doing the playbook? Thanks a lot, Jen.
Sorry. I didn't want to mow your lawn.
Hurst, Ferkser, or Akins?
Akins.
Need one. Eckler, Miles Sanders, or Chris Carson?
Oh, I'm going to go Eckler here.
As am I. Hooper, Hurst, or Rudolph?
Hooper.
Diggs or Justin Jefferson?
Diggs.
Pick two. Oh, we already did this one already. Stop repeating questions, people. Ooh, Big Ben or I guess it's Big Ben or Tua.
Big Ben.
Corey Davis or Michael Pittman?
Corey Davis.
Michael Pittman or Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper.
Sterling Shepard, T. Higgins, or DJ Chark? Need two.
DJ Chark and Sterling Shepard.
Need a wide receiver and a flex between Chark, Pittman, Crowder, Shepard, Jonathan Taylor.
Chark and Jonathan Taylor.
Agreed. Gio Bernard, Michael Pittman, or Mike Williams, or Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk.
Yep. There's another Booker or Pittman. Jen said Pittman. I'm on the fence. Pittman, Gio, Mike Williams, or Ayuk. We just answered that. Julio Jones or Devontae Parker? Julio Jones.
Julio.
I'm not even putting that one up for you there. Oh, here you go. Ertz or Goddard?
Goddard. Ertz, they said his ankle still, they're going to be gentle and they're going to limit him, is what I read.
All right. Good to know. Christian Kirk or Michael Pittman?
Christian Kirk.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's I like that call. I got a little Kyler Murray stack going, a little Cardinal stack Kirk? In GPP, but it's Murray, it's Kirk, and it's Andy Isabella. Figuring that Jalen Ramsey's going to be all up DeAndre Hopkins' butt. We'll see. Raiders defense or Colts defense?
Raiders.
Need one. Deontay Johnson, Damian Harris, Gio Bernard, Frank Gore, Latavius Murray, or Alan Lazard?
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, like, why is that even
not even close?
It's like, here's Deontay Johnson and 5 shitty players.
Right.
Like, what should I do? Come on, Lou. Get your head in the game, buddy. Oh, here you go. Zeke or Booker?
Zeke.
Give that girl a nickel. Deshaun Watson or Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert.
Snell or Zeke? Ooh.
Snell.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It was hurtful, wasn't it?
No, I want people to win.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
Hug? All right.
Yeah, but I'm in quarantine.
Well,
this is California. We're shut down again. Aren't you shut down again?
I know, yeah. Up here, got shut down. 10 o'clock last night was like some sort of a curfew. I don't know.
Got an email from my hair salon saying we're closing effective tomorrow. I'm like, God, even my hair salon is emailing me. Just like I needed a reminder. You're gonna be ugly again. Like
my wife went into the city yesterday to get a mani and a pedi, and like to deal with like all her nonsense before the shutdown.
Because I got to tell you, it ain't all pretty, like this quarantine.
Dude, I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna have the Adam Ronas ponytail by the end of this. Right? I'm gonna give Ronas a run for his money.
I'm jealous that Deb got her nails done because mine are like claws.
Talons. Aguilar, James White, Jacoby Myers, PPR.
I'm gonna go Aguilar here.
Me too. PPR need a running back and 2 flex. Snell, Booker, Shepard, T. Higgins.
Snell, Booker, Shepard.
Give that girl a nickel. Need 1. Melvin Gordon, Damian Harris, Benny Snell, or Deebo Samuel.
Deebo
indeed. Sit one of these. Claypool, Ayuk, or Brashad Perriman.
Sit Perriman.
Sit one between Gibson, Miles Sanders, or Zeke Elliott.
God, that's hard. Ooh. I think you have to sit Zeke here.
Against the Ravens? Yeah. I mean, not a great matchup for Gibson either, but at least he's got some semblance of an offensive line.
Right.
Look at that. Good morning, Howachenti. That's our one name, right?
Yeah.
Howachenti. Thanks, Felix. Pick 2. Jacoby Myers, Brandon Ayuk, or Kiki Kute.
You're going to go Myers and Ayuk. I think we're going to see some good stuff from Kuti, but we don't know. I'd rather wait and see.
He is 100% DFS chalk because of his price, but in seasonal,
you can't count on him in a must-win week, which this is, as we've all established.
Derek Carr, Matt Ryan.
I'm going to go Matt Ryan.
Wide receiver and a flex from Pittman, Myers, Kirk. I'm assuming this Williams is Mike Williams, Devontae Booker, Cam Akers.
Pittman and Kirk.
And I'm going to go Kirk and Booker in this one.
Kirk and Booker? Okay. I got 3 nickels. No, I get the nickel if there's a question. Get the nickel? I still get the nickel. I don't have to answer Booker.
Damn, geez. Now you are now officially the work wife.
Look, I have to start stashing
get all the money. You don't get anything.
When my hair salon opens.
You're going to see my roots in like 10 days.
Look how long and straggly it is.
Could be worse. You could be me with the Ronas ponytail. The Roni tail.
Corona tail.
Lamar Jackson or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Dallas Goedert or Kyle Rudolph?
Let's go Goddard.
Phillip Rivers or Matty Ice?
Matty Ice.
We just got that Lamar and Kirk Cousins question from a second person. What about David Johnson? What about
him?
Right?
Okay.
You want David Johnson running up against the Colts defense?
Yeah. Let's talk about David Johnson. So first of all, he's been out with the concussion for a long time. Second, the Houston Texans have the second least rushing yards per game in the league. They don't run the ball. The only way that David Johnson could be valuable is if they start using him a little bit more in the passing game due to the loss of Kenny Stills, Will Fuller, Randall Cobb at all. But David Johnson is not an efficient runner. They could also use Duke Johnson for some of those passes. I'm staying away from him. Yeah, he's going to get the volume, but how much does that volume mean when you're running for a team like the Houston Texans, especially versus the Indianapolis Colts? So, yeah. What about David Johnson?
I like where your head's at, kid. I like it. I like it a lot. Josh Allen or Deshaun Watson?
Josh Allen.
Jonathan Taylor, Myles Gaskin, J.K. Dobbins, Wayne Gallman. I need 2 for a standard league.
Dang. Good for you. Okay. Let's go Gaskin and Sanders.
Ooh, look at this. Somebody just said every morning is better with Uncle Bendy.
Aw.
Hide your children.
I feel like you should be doing yoga if you're going to be called Uncle Bendy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, come on. That's hysterical. One day, I won't be this fat. I don't know what it is. It was probably like, when I was like 6, 7 years old. Full point, PPR, start 2. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Latavius Murray, Chase Edmonds, Cam Akers, Jamal Williams, Darnell Mooney, or Denzel Mims.
Okay. Jamal Williams and Denzel Mims.
All right. Clearly, Joel is looking to play spoiler this week. Doesn't have much there. Need 3 in a PPR. Gio, Frank Gore, Darrell Henderson, or James White.
You need 3?
Yeah. Who's sitting out of this group?
Sit Darrell Henderson.
So start Gio, Gore, and White. Big Ben or Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
Need 2 in a PPR. Tyler Boyd, Robert Woods, Jacoby Myers, Alan Lazard.
Woods and Myers.
Woods and Myers. Big Ben or Derek Carr?
Derek Carr is what I'm doing, and I hope I'm right.
I hope you are too. Because the Jets need to lose every game. Deebo Samuel or Deontay Johnson?
Deontay Johnson.
Need a flex here. Standard league. Deebo Samuel, J.K. Dobbins, Jalen Reagor, Rashad Perriman, or Jamal Williams.
Okay, the only options are the first 2, and I'm going Deebo Samuel.
There you go. Standard league, Julio Jones or Deontay Johnson?
Julio.
Gaskin, Pittman, or Perriman?
Gaskin.
T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jacoby Myers, or Ezekiel Elliott in a PPR?
Boyd and Myers.
Only one.
Oh. Boyd.
Is Tua in today? Yeah.
Seems
sorry. So. Snell or Booker?
Snell.
Give that girl a nickel. Miles Sanders or Ezekiel Elliott?
Miles Sanders.
Landry, Pittman, or Marvin Jones in standard?
I hate this question, this Marvin Jones question. I really want to like Marvin Jones with no Kenny Galladay. I know he let everybody down. Let's go Landry. Baker has a good matchup, and they had a great connection last week.
Let's do it. Dobbins or Pittman?
Dobbins.
Defensive question here. Washington, Cincinnati, Detroit, or San Fran cheesy?
Washington, Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
Right, against Tua? Sure.
Yep.
Why not?
Because it's Tua. Yep.
Standard league, need 1 wide receiver and a flex between Terry McLaurin, Deontay Johnson, Calvin Ridley, Jonathan Taylor, and J.K. Dobbins.
Yes.
Ridley and Deontay for
Calvin
me. What
Ridley
do you got?
Calvin Ridley and Deontay Johnson. But wow, why pick?
Ooh, T.Y. Hilton or Nelson Aguilar?
Oh, you know what? I'm going T.Y.
T.Y.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Spicy.
It's spicy. Spicy.
All right. Let's see. Here we go.
But do you know how I know that T.Y. owns the Houston Texans? Because when my dad did his first ever fantasy draft, he drafted T.Y. Hilton way too high. Because what had he seen watching the Houston Texans? T.Y. be really, really, really good.
That's what happens when you put the wrong mushrooms on your pizza.
Ooh.
Expand your mind. T.Y.
You're welcome.
DraftKings question here.
Okay.
Would you rather go Myles Gaskin and the Jags defense or Devontae Booker and the Falcons defense?
I would rather go Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, agreed. Gaskin and the Jags D. Hope that Kirk Cousins
ends up not throwing and it's a Dalvin Cook game for just a couple, they just keep the point total low. Now, Vegas doesn't think it will be that case, but
no, they don't.
They do not.
That's okay. Jacoby Myers or Sammy Watkins?
Oh, Jacoby Myers.
Need one. Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, T.Y. Hilton, Kiki Kute, Hunter Renfrow, or Darnell Mooney?
Okay, I'm going T.Y. here.
T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, I could be wrong. So who would you do, Bender?
No. I like, I like this. You're on to T.Y. Hilton sort of a thing here. I like that.
Okay.
I mean, the other option for me would be Boyd, maybe.
Right. But there's
Darnell Mooney.
Maybe. It's a good matchup.
Let's see. Who do I want to use? Says T.Y. Hilton right here.
Awesome.
Winner. Let's see. Pick 3 in a PPR. Terry McLaurin, Calvin Ridley, Kareem Hunt, Michael Thomas.
McLaurin, Ridley, Hunt.
McLaurin, Ridley, Hunt, she says.
Sorry, I'm hating on Michael Thomas, but I am.
It's okay. It's all right. You want to hate, you hate all you want. I'm going to go Ridley, Hunt, and Michael Thomas here. Boo. We'll see what happens, right? I mean, listen, what's the worst that could happen? You're wrong.
And they don't get into the playoffs.
Well, I mean, listen, that's on them. That's on them for being a lousy owner the entire season.
That's true.
Right? That's not our fault.
No.
We give solid, sound advice here, helpful suggestions. We deliver first-rate content across the board.
Only put so much lipstick on a pig. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Listen, if Jim Bowden can be in the playoffs in 90% of his leagues.
Yeah, now we're talking, Howard. Now we're having a real conversation.
Right. Jonathan Taylor or Devontae Parker?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yep. Do you have any interest in Wayne Gallman in DFS? I don't.
I think there are better options at that price point, like actually quite a few this week. So I guess if you wanted to make him a contrarian play.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go contrarian, but I'm not really that interested. Need 2 in a PPR. Miles Sanders, Myles Gaskin, Kerryon Johnson, or James White?
Sanders and Gaskin.
Yes. Hello, Ann. Ann Dunn, you know better than to ask that question, I think. Right?
She just wants to play along.
We're going to have to scold Ann.
She wants to be involved. She doesn't actually need our help. She's really, really good. She's another person that walloped me with Tyreek Hill last week.
Right? Defending champion in the Man Smart, Woman Smarter League.
Walloped me with Tyreek Hill. And she started Derek Carr.
Did she? Oh, that's right. Did she beat you worse in that matchup than I did in the GST league with Tyreek Hill?
So, Howard, I don't know if you've listened to Alarm After Hours from Friday yet, but I've
seen some tweets out there. Mm-hmm. Would you? Come on, say it to my face, Piacenti.
I'll say it to your face.
Come on, right here.
I don't understand. I'll say it to your face. I don't understand why you're going around bragging that you beat me by 50 points. A lot of people got beat by 50 points. It's just Jen. It's not like you beat Adam Ronis or something. It's no big deal to beat me. And 2, guess who's still in 4th place? And guess who's in 5th? That would be you, Howard Bender. I'm still winning. So maybe the reason why you're so excited is because you know that I'm more likely to get into the playoffs.
Well, I'm second in the league in points, so I'm already getting into the playoffs there. Plus, I could probably win about $750 if Truck ends up losing this week. I need Truck to lose. Truck, I hear you, man. Go down like a dog here. Go down like a dog. If Truck loses, I am on easy street here. And what's it's just Jen. Don't sell yourself short. Why are you going
around? I hear from all these people. You're going around on the radio waves, on TV, bragging about how you beat me by 50 points. What's the big deal? A lot of people got beat by 50 points who were up against Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, but did they have Derrick Henry in their lineup?
Well, I also had Derek Carr in my lineup, so
Well,
I think a few of us made that mistake last week.
Yeah.
And I'm going all in again. Should I start Derek Carr or Matt Stafford this week, by the way?
Oh, Derek Carr, totally.
Oh, that's what I'm going for. So if I lose, I'm blaming you.
Done. Do it. Blame me. I'm good with that. I'm all right. Did you hear the song that I dedicated to you on Jukebox Monday?
You dedicated a song to me?
That's how it all started.
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, well, and it was a Broadway show tune.
It was a Broadway show tune?
Yeah.
Good thing I have the Sirius XM app. I can download it and replay it.
There you go. Do you want to know what song it was? I'll tell you. You know what? I'll tell you the musical.
Is it Too Darn Hot and It's All About Me?
No. It was from Annie Get Your Gun.
You Can't Get a Man with a Gun?
No, that's not the song.
I don't know. That's not one of my favorite musicals.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Can. Brandon Cooks or Sterling Shepard? Look at that. I just served you up on your home turf, right? Broadway musicals, for crying out loud. Drop that mic. Oh.
Listen, I'm a little embarrassed for you, the king of the rom-com over here. Rom-coms and Broadway musicals. You people seriously taking your football advice from this man?
All right. What do you got here, Jen? What do you got here, Jen? This is candy from a baby here. Oh, this is great. Brandon Cooks or Sterling Shepard, Jen?
Cooks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me use your real name. Brandon Cooks or Sterling Shepard, only Jen?
Cooks. And that's right. Only Jen is the answer. So don't put anybody else on this live stream.
Just Jen. Here was a question. If I'm staking Minnesota, do you start Thielen or Jefferson for stacking? So apparently okay. Alex is stacking Minnesota. You go Thielen or Jefferson for a GPP?
I'm going Thielen. Well, for a GPP, I don't think it matters. Look, they're only separated by like $100 now. Jefferson's no longer a value. So I feel like the reason to play him in the past was you got such salary saving. Now they're basically priced the same. I'm going Thielen. He's had like three 2-touchdown games and 4 100-yard games, I believe, this year. Anyway, he's had a week off. I'm not worried about him being tired from COVID. I'm more excited that he's going to be fresh because he's rested. So I'm going Thielen here.
Love those red zone targets. Jared Goff or Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill.
Rudolph or Fant?
Rudolph.
Evan Engram, Dallas Goedert, or Kyle Rudolph?
Nice choices.
Right.
Let's go Goddard.
Deontay Johnson or Brandon Cooks?
Deontay Johnson.
Miles Sanders, Kareem Hunt, J.K. Dobbins, and Michael Pittman. Need 2 running backs and a flex.
Okay, again, Sanders, Dobbins,
and
Pittman,
Hunt. And then Pittman.
Sanders, Hunt. Who is the other running back?
Dobbins.
So
yeah, I'm rocking
the
3 running backs here too.
Yeah.
Evan Engram or Hayden Hurst?
Engram.
Nyheim Hines or Bellyache, Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
A lot of people not feeling comfortable about Clyde Edwards-Helaire this week. Go Hines.
Value defense for DFS, Detroit or the Jets, maybe? Punch must be day drinking again.
I don't like, maybe the Jets.
Yeah, you could try it. You could definitely try it. There's really, you know what?
Really good defense this week.
On DK, I think the lowest I'm going is like the Colts at 3,000. And I think the lowest I'm going on FanDuel is
I've been using the Chargers on FanDuel.
The Packers. Packer snackers. Yeah. Saints or Raiders D?
Raiders.
Carr or Big Ben?
Carr.
Goff or Tannehill?
Tannehill.
Josh Allen or Taysom Hill?
Josh Allen.
Yeah. In a PPR, need 2. Melvin Gordon, J.D. McKissick, Dobbins, or Henderson?
Gordon and Dobbins.
Gordon and Dobbins. Pittsburgh D or go to the Vegas D?
Pittsburgh D.
Yeah, I think you're fine with the Pittsburgh D. Hurst, Evan Ingram, Trey Burton.
Ooh. I think you go Evan Ingram here, but there is a temptation to play Trey Burton.
A little bit, yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Clyde Edwards-Helaire or David Montgomery?
David Montgomery. I don't even like David Montgomery, you guys, as is well documented. But he had his first 100-yard game of this season last week versus Green Bay. This week he faces the worst run defense in the league in Detroit. There's no reason this shouldn't be a David Montgomery week. And the price is right. He's like 6,400 on FanDuel, like 50. He's inexpensive.
I like where your head's at here. I like where you're going with this. Good stuff. Good stuff, Piacenti.
I don't even like David Montgomery, but if it
all
translates
right, we got
dollars,
it. You don't like David Montgomery. Enough already. I like David Montgomery. Jerk. J.D. McKissick, Devin Singletary, or Frank Gore?
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore. Enjoy
Gore.
that. Enjoy that taste, Ann Dunn. Oh, she's got too much McKissick here. She says in the PPR format, she needs one between Gio, McKissick, Judy, or Mike Williams.
Gio
Bernard. Need two in a PPR. Tyler Boyd, Keelan Cole, Adam Humphries.
Tyler Boyd.
Okay. And?
Keelan Cole.
Now, he could potentially get either Des Bryant, Danny Amendola, Ian Coulter, MVS, Anthony Miller, or David Moore. Ooh.
Oh.
Would you swap David Moore in for either Boyd or Cole?
Not for Boyd.
But for Cole?
No, still wouldn't do it. Too risky.
Then. There you go. What about the Des Bryant revenge game narrative? You're not into that?
No.
You know why? Because Dallas sucks anyway and is not really
It's revenge. Just, no.
James White or Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt.
Need two. Allen Robinson, Robert Woods, Deontay Johnson, Brandon Ayuk.
Allen Robinson and Robert Woods.
And I'm going to go Allen Robinson and Deontay Johnson. That's all. Not a big deal. No big whoop. Woods, Johnson, they're pretty comparable. Need one. Nyheim Hines, J.D. McKissick, Michael Gallup, Alan Lazard.
Nyheim Hines.
DJ Chark or Corey Davis?
Big play or volume? Go Chark.
Logan Thomas or Jordan Reed?
Jordan Reed.
Oh. Fantasia Fun says, Dear Jen, so I don't even have to answer this question. Should I start Matt Ryan or Phillip Rivers today against Howard in the Fantasy Alarm Auction League to defeat him for the second time this year?
Really invested in your win here. It's a tricky call. I'm going to go Matt Ryan. Right, he's got Julio back.
Matt Ryan. Yeah. Skinny McKinney. Aw. Boo, 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 boo. You want to
hope we win, Skinny.
Yeah, me too, Skinny. I hope you win. Right? Yeah. Hope your cat poops in your bed. Akers or Lazard? Oh, or Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
Lockett or Brandon Cooks?
Lockett.
Ponch wants to know, are you stacking Pittman and Hilton?
No, that's a little too far for me because I don't know what I'm going to pick one or the other because Rivers, as Howard says, spreads the ball around. So I don't want two receivers. I'm just going to go with one and hope.
Which one? Pittman or Hilton?
If I'm playing DFS?
Yeah.
I'm going T.Y. Hilton.
All right. Or rather fit Pittman and Hilton in a stack for paying up at running back. GPP. I think Ponch, if you're gonna stack the Colts, I would look at Rivers.
Taylor?
You say Taylor? Like Rivers, Taylor, Hilton is definitely a way to go. You could go, if you don't want to use the running back, you could go Rivers with Hilton and Burton at tight end. That's a possibility there as well.
I like that.
Boyd or Aguilar?
Boyd.
Ooh, this one's dirty. You ready for this one? Stafford, Tua, Wentz, or Trubisky?
Trubisky.
Parker or Pittman in a PPR?
Parker still.
Craig likes my fish shirt. It's a sweatshirt, buddy. See?
Did you show me your fish coffee mug?
It's not a fish coffee mug. It's a
But
narwhal. It's the
Isn't
unicorn of the
narwhal a
sea.
fish?
It's like a whale. And if you've ever seen Elf, you can go, bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Zeke or Naeem Hines?
Zeke.
Zeke. She says it with such disdain. I love that. I just lost my place on the questions here. Ayuk, Gaskin, or Chark?
Yee. Gaskin.
Yeah, Gaskin for me as well. Ooh. Oh, Ann says don't forget to hit the liquor store before the shutdown.
Good point. Mine delivers.
Ooh, there you go. Hines or Corey Davis in the flex?
Corey Davis.
Need a running back and a flex here. Pittman, Boyd, Kareem Hunt, J.K. Dobbins, or Kerryon Johnson?
Hunt and Dobbins.
Hunt and Dobbins. Taysom Hill or Derek Carr?
Taysom Hill.
Gaskins or Kareem Hunt?
Hunt.
Eric Ebron or Robert Tonyan?
Tanyan. Sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
Want to make sure I got it right.
Parker or Pittman?
Still going Pittman. I mean, sorry,
Snell or-
still going Parker. I meant Parker.
Parker. Snell or Gore?
Snell.
Answered this dirty quarterback question already. Do we risk playing Julio Jones with his hamstring issue?
You gotta. If you got Julio Jones, you gotta play him.
Agreed. I need one for the flex. Booker, Gaskin, or Dobbins?
Gaskin.
Give that girl a nickel. Gibson or Bernard?
Gibson.
David Johnson, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Hunter Renfrow, Darnell Mooney. Need one.
I think you're actually going to go David Johnson here. Even though I don't like it.
Probably, yeah. Mm-hmm. Who do I start at 2 wide receivers in a flex spot? Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Boyd, Jarvis Landry, Raheem Mostert, Melvin Gordon,
or
Naeem Hines. So let's start off here with the 2 wide receivers, right? Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Boyd, Jarvis Landry.
Kupp and Landry.
Kupp and Landry. Now for the flex spot, Michael Thomas, Boyd, Mostert, Melvin Gordon, or Hines?
Mostert.
Agreed. Adam Stuber says, I feel your pain from last week, Jen. I lost by almost 100 to Hill, Henry, Gibson, and Fuller. Wow. Ugh. Right? At that point, like once you see that going on, you just shut down the computer and just, yeah. Go
that happened to my dad. That happened to my dad last week. His opponent it was Rod, who's out there probably on Facebook right now, had Derrick Henry and Tyreek Hill.
Nice.
And I think maybe one other. I mean, it was an absolute wallop. It's a wallop. But there's nothing you can do about it. They all go off on the same day. Like, we had a strong lineup too. It is what it is.
Yep. I hear you. All right. PPR, wide receiver and a flex. Parker, Cooper, White, Kerryon Johnson.
Cooper and Parker.
Need 3. Juju, Tim Patrick, Russell Gage, Marvin Jones, Henry Ruggs.
Juju Jones-Ruggs.
Juju Jones-Ruggs. Fant or Goddard?
Goddard.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt.
Damian Harris or Benny Snell?
Benny Snell.
Hooper or Hurst?
Hooper.
Ponch says Team Day Drinking wants to know if he's silly to pivot from Kyler Murray to Mitch Trubisky and Miller to go after a high-end running back.
I don't think you need to go after a high-end running back this week unless you can legit afford Dalvin Cook. There's a lot that are pretty affordable. I mean, you've got David Montgomery, you've got Jonathan Taylor, Myles Gaskin, Devontae Booker, and even like James Robinson still is way underpriced.
Yeah, Austin Eckler is also a nice price tag
Kareem
there as
Hunt,
well. Yeah.
Naheem Hines. There's just a lot. I don't think you have to spend up for running back this week. There's a lot of value.
Agreed. Gibson or Gaskin?
Gaskin.
Carr or Ryan?
Ryan.
Pick 2 between Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp.
Jefferson and Kupp.
Manny Sanders, Gabriel Davis, or Devontae Booker?
Devontae Booker.
Give that girl a nickel. PPR, need 1. Jakeem Grant, Hunter Renfrow, Devin Singletary, or J.D. McKissick?
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, probably. Julio Jones or Michael Thomas? Julio. Edmonds, McKissick, or Jalen Richard?
Edmonds.
Henderson, Gurley, or Puke Johnson? Start 2.
Gurley and Puke.
Really? I'd go Henderson over Puke with David Johnson back.
Well, the only reason I'm saying Puke is David Johnson is back, but I'm wondering if Duke Johnson's skill set, he's not a good runner. It was terrible. That was obvious the last 3 weeks, but he is a good pass catcher. Wondering, he is actually, and I'm wondering if they're going to use him that way. A receiving touchdown wouldn't be out of the question this week. So that's where I'm leaning there, but it's a guess. Yes.
All right. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Well, actually, before we do that, Akers or Henderson?
Well, I mean, Akers, I guess.
All right. Now I need 2 wide receivers and a flex. DK Metcalf, Michael Thomas, Tyler Boyd, Julio, and Gio.
DK and Julio.
DK and Julio, and you need a flex too. Go ahead, say it. Say it. You know you want to.
Michael Thomas?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Nice.
Yeah.
Landry, Zeke, or Ayuk?
Landry.
I like it. I think the inactives are in right now. You know what? Rather than you can go fantasyalarm.com/NFL/inactives. I'm going to go to the booth upstairs. Hello, Matthew Sells. Come in, Matthew Sells. Is there any name that's on the inactives list that we really weren't expecting to see on the inactives list? The answer is no. So there you go. Jen, some final thoughts here. I mean, we've got some questions, but guys, I mean, we're not going to be able to get to the rest of the spill off here on questions. So again, fantasyalarm.com/chat. You've got Impemba, Ronis, Hallam, Grande, Mitchell. They're all in that chat room right now. rapid fire answering all of your questions. So again, fantasyalarm.com/chat. Jen, words of wisdom that you'd like to pass on to the rest of us?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to know who I can invoice for my 30 cents.
30 cents? That's it? Six
That's
Booker
it.
questions?
Yeah, I can't believe there were only 6 Booker questions, so I'm kind of proud of you guys.
All
That
right,
you didn't come to us with a bunch of Booker questions.
I got a quarter right here. I will put that in the mail. And then you can start a GoFundMe page for the other 5 cents.
Okay.
Sound good?
I'll do that. Yeah.
Right.
Somebody send me 5 cents, please. Venmo, PayPal.
Right? Or you do like the whole, see, it's before your time, but there was an old TV comedian named Soupy Sales who got in serious trouble when he turned to his child audience and said, just go into your mommy's purse or your daddy's wallet and take out one of those dirty green pieces of paper and send it to me. Yeah.
And it happened?
And it happened. I think he just said, send me $1. I think he said, take it and send me $1. And he got in trouble for doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
But meanwhile, now it's like, oh God, I got this hemorrhoid, so I got to get some like Preparation H. So I'm going to start a GoFundMe page so that I can get some Preparation H and like a donut pillow, right? And then all of a sudden everybody's like kicking in money for it.
Well, maybe I should start a GoFundMe page for my hair. Like, don't have a hair salon, need scissors.
You should do full-on Sinead O'Connor.
I don't think my head probably looks good under here, Howard.
Come on.
I think I may have fallen on it too many times.
Come on. Right? We should put that up to a vote, everybody. Should Jen Piacenti in quarantine just go down? You know, you don't even have to do like full Sinead O'Connor. Do like the Demi Moore in G.I. Jane.
Yeah, I'd have to have Demi Moore's body to be able to get away with that, Howard. I think we know that's.
We're just talking about from the head up here, Jen. We don't care about the body. Come on.
No, you have to have a pretty face to have a shaved head.
Oh, you don't have a pretty face. That's okay.
Not enough to have a shaved head.
Oh, here it comes, everybody. Here come the compliment factory. Up, coming down the line.
Women that wear very short hair are very confident.
Are
Look
they?
how I can cover things up.
I don't know. My mom had short hair growing up. She seemed like the least confident person out there.
See, I can cover up.
Jonathan Taylor or Antonio Gibson? Who do you want?
Jonathan Taylor.
Lamar or Trubisky?
Lamar.
Yeah. I'm just kind of randomly looking through questions we may have missed. Oh, we can round this up now. Gore Booker.
Oh, 35. Booker.
Matt Ryan or Phillip Rivers?
Matt Ryan.
Hooper or Goddard?
Hooper.
Hooper drives the boat, Chief. DJ Chark or TJ Hawkinson?
Chark.
I like it. All right. Well, it is noon. That's it for us here. Again, fantasyalarm.com/chat brings you over to get your questions answered there. Jen is probably going to be viciously figuring stuff out on Twitter as well.
I am nervous. It's a must-win week for me too. And also, and I'm sorry if you guys have already heard me say this a million times, but I didn't get a bye in Scott Fishbowl, even though I'm ranked number 30 out of 1,400 teams. I did not get a bye. So I have to play this week, and I'm super nervous about it because my guys don't have good matchups. So this could be the last week of Scott Fishbowl for me. Fingers crossed it's not, but I'm nervous. Nervous, Howard.
I'm not even in the Scott Fishbowl playoffs, Jen.
Well, I'm sorry about it. But, anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it for us here, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Matt Sells, our producer, for taking good care of us. For Jen Piacenti, I'm Howard Bender. This has been the Fantasy Alarm Game Day live stream. Good luck to you in Week 13. We'll catch you next time.